the beginning of the school year, I had just heard about the idea for missional grants. At a staff meeting, our principal was brainstorming with us about what could we do to help better support our families? How can we meet the needs of our families during this really strange time? And one of the ideas that he had was about more outdoor seating. You know, there was a lot of restrictions on what we can do inside, but things are a little bit more relaxed on protocol outside. So he had said, I really wish we had more tables outside. And I thought, I can help with that. When I got the grant, I had to wait. It's the pandemic, and it took a long time for this table that I had ordered to come in. But even during the waiting, it was really neat to see how my principal knew that it was coming, the secretaries knew that it was coming, the other teachers knew that it was coming. I had even mentioned to some of our families, hey, we're gonna have outdoor seating coming. We've ordered this table, it's gonna be here soon. And there was a lot of anticipation in it. We were waiting for it to come. And when it finally came and we finally got it set up, it was, it's something new. People noticed it. It stood out right away, and people wanted to use that space. A table is a gathering point. It's a really small, everyday sort of thing, and yet when someone sits at a table with you, you're really inviting them into relationship with you. That's where so much kingdom movement happens, is between one person creating authentic relationship with another person. Because when they see that you care about them, then they want to hear what you have to say. They see the true joy that you have, and they probably want part of that too. Something that's been an interesting consequence of this is people who don't really understand what the church should be, or maybe had negative aspects of what a church is, and for them to see what a free gift really looks like. That here's a local church that wants to invest in something practical and useful and genuinely doesn't expect anything in return. That's been such a neat way to really show the gospel on a practical level, to help them see that just like, we're just giving this to you because you need it and we love you and we care about you. It's really setting the stage for conversations about what the gospel is, what Jesus' free gift really is. It's a great conversation starter. Missional grant is not something that you have to have a PhD in to come up with an idea. This is something for an everyday person to look for everyday ways to step into something. We talk a lot at VG about praying and watching and stepping. A missional grant is a way that you can put that into practical, everyday use, right? So look around you, keep your eyes open. Sometimes there's something that maybe you've had that idea before, but you just can't quite make it happen on your own. Missional grant is a great idea, a great way to look around, see what God might be inviting you in an everyday fashion. It doesn't have to be anything big and fancy. God uses the small, everyday things for kingdom movement. That's really where that authentic relationship can start. Look for the small, everyday things that might really make a difference.